We're on our last workout of the week. All right, so this is going to be a fun one. This is called greasing the groove, and I'll explain in a little bit what that means. But essentially, this is a great one to do during the self quarantine, and we're going to associate certain exercises with those movements or those things that we do during the day. All right, so I'm going to go through each one of the items. I'll explain to you the exercise that we're going to do each time we do them, but also I'm going to explain a little bit behind the concept of what we call greasing the groove. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so let's go through this list together. You'll see I have two columns here. The left column is every time and these are the 6 things that I told you that we commonly do during the day. And then for each one, there's an associated I will do, and then that is on the right side, and that's all of the exercises that we're going to perform. So, like use the restroom, 20 squats, pretty self-explanatory. Pick up the phone, either stand up or walk around. So one of the things that this workout also is going to do is it's going to make us a little bit more conscious or aware of how many times in a day we actually do some of these things. Now, using the restroom is a necessity, but how many times do we pick up our phone? And as you'll see later on, something like check social media, I'm sure we do that a lot as well. We don't realize how many times in a day we do that. So I put a little bit of an extra emphasis on that one with the exercise. But let's go to the third one. Open the fridge, 25 jumping jacks, pretty self-explanatory for that one as well. Brush my teeth, 30 calf raises, and those can be done actually probably while you're even brushing your teeth. All right, so our calf raises are just merely pushing up on those toes while we're standing. We're going to do those with both feet, and then we're going to come back down to where our feet are flat on the ground. And then we get down to the social media, like I had talked about. And again, I think for all of us, kids and adults alike, we probably check social media more than 15 to 20 times a day, I would say, especially now that we're just home. So the consequence for that one is if you're going to check it, we're going to have to do those push-ups. Now, the good thing about this is it may make us check it a little less. This is all honor system, but, if we really want to be true to ourselves with this workout, 15 push-ups every time we check social media, that'll be a lot of push-ups if we're in that 15 to 20 range for how many times we actually do that in a day. So, to make us more conscious, make us more aware, but at the same time, if we really do need to check it, then we're going to get those push-ups in, and it's a win-win situation because we're going to be working out and getting real good at those push-ups. And then on the last one, turning on the TV, a quick 30-second plank. So the great thing about that one too is you turn it on before we actually sit down on the couch or in a chair. Let's get that 30-second plank in. Okay, so let's get a little bit into the concept behind this greasing the groove workout. I came across this while reading a book called The Naked Warrior. And one of the things that it talks about in there and the theory behind this concept is that specificity plus frequent practice equals success. So I'm going to show a slide here of the quote that I think kind of explains the theory and sums it up pretty nicely. So let's go ahead and read that together. It says, this concept works because by performing a movement frequently, your neuromuscular system becomes more proficient at allowing your body, your nerves, and your muscles to work in sync to perform that movement more efficiently. And over time, the movement becomes more natural and more economical for your body to perform. When that happens, you're able to maintain better form and do more repetitions. Okay, so just to reiterate, this is a fun one to do now that we're being self-quarantined and we're all in isolation in our home, because as you can tell from the list, it might be a little odd for us to just do 20 squats when we're trying to go to the restroom in the middle of the day if we're at school or we're at work. But since we're home, this is all stuff that we can just do on our own, all right? And there's nobody else that's going to be judging us. We're all at home. And it's a way for us to work on this, building our neuromuscular chain, like I had talked about in the quote, in terms of being more efficient with our exercises, training our bodies to be more efficient, so that way our form gets better. And I always talk about form. When I'm doing the workouts, I say the form is one of the most important things because I want us to do the exercises to get better, but I also don't want anybody to get hurt, and I want us to be able to do them safely as well as effectively. All right, so this is all honor system. I hope you guys have fun with it. Give it a go. Try it for one day. Don't cheat it, right? If we're checking social media, if we're opening the fridge, stay true to yourself. All right, because at the end of the day, I think it's a great one for us to kind of just stay active. And again, it's a new format. It's not our traditional, let's sit down for 30 minutes and do this workout or allot 30 minutes. It's something we can build into our day because we're doing it a little bit at each time. All right, so we made it through another week. It was another great week of workouts. I can't wait to get another week started with you guys on Monday. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe and healthy out there. Till next time.